Hi parents, based on this report from the 6th of June, there's about 10 groups of pedophiles that share pictures and images of children. Now, I've been a social worker in P.N.G. I've been working for 13 years, especially in the child protection space, and I can confirm that what the police is saying on the newspaper, as reported on the Post Courier, is true. There are incidences of this happening, it's just that it's not been reported. Okay, things for parents and guardians to take note of. Firstly, do not let any relatives come and stay in your house, male or female, it doesn't matter. You have to make sure, firstly, who this relative is, how long they're coming to stay in your house for, what is the purpose, and do a character check. If you're not satisfied with the character check that you're getting, or if your gut or your instinct tell you that they shouldn't be housed at your place, for the best interest of your children, please don't house them at your place. It's not your responsibility to provide an accommodation for the safety and protection of your children. Secondly, if you have a childminder or a babysitter, make sure you do a thorough investigation on the character of this babysitter. Find out from the previous employers and find out from your relatives, if this is a relative that you've asked, a sister, auntie, cousin, to come and look after your children. Make sure you get a proper character check that gives you that peace of mind and comfort in your heart and in your gut that you are comfortable trusting this person with your children. The next thing, thirdly, if your child feels uncomfortable around a certain individual, whether it is a male or a female, grandma, grandpa, Sunday school teacher, the neighbor, auntie, uncle, it doesn't matter. If the child feels uncomfortable around a certain individual, do not force that child to embrace that individual or to be close with that individual or to be left alone with that individual. You have to recognize the non-verbal language or signs or signals your child is relating and trying to communicate to you. And when you pick that up, be open-minded and be observative. When you pick that up and it doesn't settle well with you in your gut, do not allow this person to have access to your child, and do not force your child to love or hug or cuddle or kiss or sit on the lap of that person. You have to be very protective and very mindful about these things, because a lot of abuse cases happen within the family and happen within the family home, in the safest and sacred most places. So please take note. And the other thing I want to mention, which is quite the opposite, is if there's a particular individual who has interest in your child, and always make an effort to be around your child all the time. And if that effort is a bit like artificial, superficial, yet that's something for you to be mindful about, that they might want to be grooming your child to establish a relationship with your child so that they'll be trusted with alone time, and they would use that to exploit the child. So these are 5 things that I can leave you with right now. Please be mindful of them, take note, and be vigilant in your decision making at home, at work, at church, during your social time, when leaving your children with somebody.